Welcome to lesson 3.2, reading and writing about graphs. Here are some vocab words you need to know. First of all, interpret. This is to explain the meaning of something. For example, weather reporters interpret weather maps to make forecasts. It's not enough to just look at the map, they have to say what it means. Interpretation, the particular way in which something is understood or explained. For example, what's your interpretation of the lyrics in the song? That's saying, what do the words in the song actually mean? Indicate. Indicate is to be a sign of something. The red light indicates that you need to stop. Indication is kind of the same thing. A turn signal is an indication that the car is going to turn. So you could say a turn signal indicates the car is going to turn, or a turn signal is an indication. It's basically the same meaning, just different grammar. Here's a learning target. Today I will read and write about a graph so that I can share my interpretation. New word. I'll know I've got it when I can use the sentence starters or formula to interpret the graph clearly and correctly. Okay. If you would like a challenge, you can use these general graph sentence starters to kind of make whatever kind of paragraph you'd like. But I would suggest going with this easy formula for describing a graph, and I'll show you how to do it right now. So let me do the example. So of course, first I'm reading the title, Student Membership Demographics by Gender. I got this about Glasgow. Then I'm looking at the x-axis, which says female and male. Looking at the y-axis, which says student count. I'm looking at the key, which says school year. There's a mistake there. And the different colors are different school years. Okay, so I think I see what's happening. Female on this side over the last 3 years. Male on this side over the last 3 years. Okay, so now that I know that, I can go back and start writing my sentences. So this graph illustrates, and then it says paraphrase the title, which means you're not writing the exact same title, but you're writing something similar. So I will say this graph illustrates how many boys and girls there are at Glasgow. Okay, so according to the graph, now I have to figure out a big idea from the graph. So, according to the graph, I would say there were more boys in 2017 to 18, but in the 2 years after that, there were more girls. So I can write that. According to the graph, there were more boys than girls. See the A in than because I'm comparing. In 2017 to 18. See how I have to go back to look? 2017 to 18. But in the 2 school years after that, there have been more girls. Additionally, the graph indicates, okay, I need to figure out another fact. Something that I noticed is that every year these numbers are getting bigger. So that shows me that the population of Glasgow is growing. Indicates that the student population, that's just how many people at Glasgow, has been increasing or growing. One possible explanation for, and then I have to pick either the first thing I said or the second thing I said. I'm gonna do the second thing. So I'm thinking like, why might this happen? One possible explanation for why the student numbers have gone up is, and I wrote an idea about why this might be, but don't use the word I, is that more people have been moving to the area. Like if there are more people moving here, then the school is gonna get bigger. Or more apartments have been built. I noticed that around here. So that's a guess that I have, but I don't know for sure. Okay, when you guys do yours, you're going to be analyzing a graph that's kind of like to the left. So in your mission, it's going to be there. I put it to the left just so it'd be a little easier for you to go back and forth. So you're going to take out what it says and just like I did, put your own words. And that's it. Thanks for watching.